General Santos City International Airport, Cebu Pacific welcomes you to Jansan. Thank you for flying Cebu Pacific, your airline of choice. Good day, tourists! Welcome to the tuna capital of the Philippines, home of the champion General Santos City. My name is Christian Devin Lapis and I'm your tour guide for today. But before that, let me introduce to you first our coach captain, Coach Alfred Kisen. He will be our driver for today's trip. Now, let's see, enjoy, and experience the mesmerizing beauty of General Santos City. So are you excited, tourists? Yes, that's great. But before that, let's have a prayer first. Amen. And of course, let's do a head count first. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, we're all 25. So let's get inside the bus and we will be going first into our assembly area and we will be having a short briefing of our tour today. Alright? That's great. Very good. And by the way, tourists, I would like to remind you all that do not leave your valuable things unattended. Always wear your IDs or identification card in case of emergency. And of course, always put your trash in a proper disposal. Are we clear? Okay, thank you for your cooperation, tourists. Okay, good morning, tourists. Welcome to our assembly area, the Sydney Hotel General Santos City. So as you take your breakfast there, let's have our short briefing for today's tour. So your payment for today's tour includes your breakfast, your lunch, your dinner, the tour guide fee, the gasoline, and etc. So in your itinerary slip, Sydney Hotel Jansan is our assembly area after we fetch you at the airport. So for today's tours, we will be having 5 tourist destinations. Our first spot will be at Jansan Fishport Complex. Our second spot will be at Sarangani Highland Garden and we will be having our snack there. And our third spot will be at SM City Mall of Jansan. And after that, we'll be having our lunch and rest. And our fourth spot will be at Pioneer Avenue. We will be witnessing the float parade, the drum and light competition, the street dance, and etc. And our last spot will be at Oval Plaza General Santos City for the opening of the Tuna Festival. And we'll be experiencing the Subahan sa Dalan. We'll be experiencing there the rides, the foods, different kind of foods, and of course, fireworks and other mesmerizing activities that you need to experience. After that, we'll be going back here at our assembly area, the Sydney Hotel Jansan. So are you ready, tourists? Yeah, that's great. So I have there a magazine, so kindly pass these magazines. So I have there a magazines about Jansan. If you want to know more about Jansan, all the information are given there on how Jansan become a highly urbanized city. And of course, at the back page of your magazine, there are a brief backgrounds of the 5 tourist spots that we are going to tour today. So you can read it in advance while we are traveling into different spots, okay? That's great. And of course, as you can see, the flags and whistles that I am holding for today. So it indicates signals to catch your attention. If you see me raising this flag with whistle, it means it's time to roam around the place. You can enjoy the place, you can take photos there, and etc. And if you see me raising this flag with whistle, it means there are only 10 minutes left to enjoy the place. And if you see me raising this flag with whistle, it means you need to go back into the meeting place. So are we clear? Okay, thank you for your cooperation. Okay, tourists, before we proceed to the bus, another friendly reminders that always bring your valuable things and always wear your identification card in case of emergency. Are we clear? Okay, very good. So tourists, we are now traveling into our first spot, which is the Jansan Fishport Complex. So here is now the brief background of Jansan Fishport Complex. Also, you can read it at the back of your magazine. Jansan Fishport Complex. So The fishing industry in Region 12 is primarily centered in General Santos City, supporting thousands of jobs and generating millions in foreign exchange earnings. It aspires not only to exhibit fish and frozen tuna to local and foreign market, but endeavors to optimize opportunities by adding more value to its fishery products. General Santos Fishport Complex attracts investors involved in an array of economic interests, among which are some of the largest companies in the Philippines fishery sector. More clients are lured to put their investment at the fishport with the completion of the port's expansion project that included additional refrigeration facilities and wharves that can accommodate huge capacity refrigerated vessels, among others. General Santos Fishport Complex is strategically located at Barangay Gambler, General Santos City in South Cotabato. So tourists, we are almost done here at Jensen Fishport Complex, and now we're moving on to our next spot, which is the Sarangani Highland Garden. So but before that, again, friendly reminders that your valuable things must always be kept, your identification card must always be wear, and your trash must be in a proper disposal. So but before that, let's have a head count first. Okay, we're all complete. Thank you for your cooperation. Okay, tourists, we are now traveling to Sarangani Highland Garden. So here is now the brief background of Sarangani Highland Garden. Also, you can read it at the back of your magazine. So Sarangani Highland Garden is located on a hilltop overlooking Sarangani Bay. It has an awesome view of both the sea, downtown Jensen, and majestic Mount Parker and Mount Matuto on a clear day. In 2006, the owners saw the property and bought it because of the splendid view on a hilltop. The garage of La Bella Hospital was full of landscaping materials like boulders, plants, and wood collections. One of the owners urged the two doctors, who loves landscaping so much, to begin putting indigenous structure and start landscaping the place. As they continue to beautify the place with their own ideas of landscape architectural design, residents of General Santos City frequent the place to relax. Hence, the three owners decided to open the restaurant named it Sarangani Highland Garden, named after Sarangani Bay on July 8, 1990. So Sarangani Highlands are very accommodated. The people there, including the staffs, the heads, the organizers, are well-mannered, approachable, polite, and respectful. This place is very systematic and organized, especially the garden. That is very beautiful, natural, refreshing. You really get closer to nature. So if you are planning to have a big successful event, if you want to have a peaceful and serenity place for your family, Sarangani Highland is for you. The tourists, we are here at Sarangani Highland Garden. Again, a friendly reminders that always bring your valuable things, your identification card, and if you get inside the area, always watch your step. Photo taking are only allowed inside the area, but avoid picking up flowers, okay? So if you hear whistling, it means time for your light snacks. Are we clear? Okay, very good. Thank you for your cooperation, and now you can enjoy the mesmerizing beauty of Sarangani Highland Garden. Okay, tourists, may I have your attention, please? We are almost done here at Sarangani Highland Garden. We are now moving on to our third spot, which is the SM City Mall of Jensen. Again, a friendly reminders, always bring your valuable things, your identification card in case of emergency, and your trash must always be in a proper disposal. But before that, let's do a head count first. Okay, we're all complete. You can now proceed at the bus. Thank you for your cooperation. So tourists, we are now traveling at SM Mall of one of the biggest mall here at General Santos City. So are you still enjoying? Yes, that's great. So if you enjoy this tour, I'm sure that you would also enjoy our last pass celebrating the Tuna Festival in General Santos City. So you can read it in advance at the back of your magazines about the Tuna Festivals in General Santos City. So tourists, we are here at our third spot and welcome to SM Mall of Gensan. You can have your shopping and photo taking there, but always remember our call time. If you hear me whistling, please return immediately into our meeting place, okay? Now take your time and enjoy shopping.
Come on in, look at what we've got. There's so much more, there's such a lot. Here at SM, we've got it all. We've got it all. Lots of excitement, bargains and fun. Got it all. Shopping convenience for everyone. At SM, it's all at SM. Here at SM, we've got it all for you.
Okay tourists, may I have your attention please? We are almost done here at SM Mall of Gensan. So did you enjoy shopping? Okay, that's great. But before that, let's have our lunch first at our assembly area, the Sydney Hotel Gensan, before we are going to proceed into our fourth spot, which is the Pioneer Avenue. We will be witnessing the float parade, drum and light competition, and street dance competition. So are you excited? Yeah, very good. But before that, let's do a head count first. Okay, very good. We're all complete. We can now proceed at the bus. Okay tourists, you only have 20 minutes to prepare. Again, do not leave your valuable things. Always wear your identification card and your trash must be in a proper disposal. Are we clear? That's right. Very good. Okay tourists, may I have your attention please? So we are here at Pioneer Avenue. We are waiting the float parade.
Whoa, Gensan!
Gensan's Tuna Festival, taas nito mga general. Gensan's Tuna Festival, ating ikinararangan. Saan mang dako sa mundo, nag-aangat ang Panginoon.
Whoa, Gensan!
So tourists, welcome to our last spot. We are here at the Oval Plaza, General Santos City. We are celebrating the Tuna Festival 2020. So Tuna Festival is the biggest fiesta in Gensan. So the Tuna Festival shows the creative culture of the people in Gensan. So the people there are full of grace, celebrating this festival, showing the rich unity of the people. So the activities are open for all people. The competitions are equal and fair. And of course, this celebration is safety and accompanied by armed forces to secure everyone's safety. There are a lot of foods that are available and affordable. You can enjoy rides and of course, you can enjoy the subahan sa dalan. So are you excited, tourists? Yes, again, always remember that your valuable things must always be kept. Your IDs must always be wear in case of emergency. And of course, your trash must be put in a proper disposal. So are we clear? Okay, tourists, God bless and enjoy the Tuna Festival 2020.
Whoa, Gensan!
O magpasalamat sa karagatan.
Wow, 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 wow.
Magdiwang umawit at magsayawan.
Wow, 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 wow. Ang yaman ng dagat niyaya sa ating tagilikin at mahalin.
Whoa, Gensan!
Gensan's Tuna Festival, taas nito mga general. Gensan's Tuna Festival, ating ikinararangan. Saan mang dako sa mundo, nag-aangat ang Panginoon.
Whoa, Gensan!
Gensan Tuna Festival.
Whoa, Gensan!
So did you enjoy the Tuna Festival celebration? Yes, same thing to you. I enjoy also this kind of celebration. Now, let's do a head count first. Okay, we're all 25, we're all complete. And now let's proceed to our assembly area. You can now share your thoughts, your suggestions regarding our tour today. Okay, you can now proceed into our bus. So thank you so much, tourists, for choosing me as your tour guide for today. I hope that you really enjoy our tour today. And now here is our evaluation form. So kindly pass at the back. So in our evaluation form or evaluation paper, you can evaluate my performance as your tour guide. Also, we have our contact number here, just in case if you want to have an advance reservation. Thank you and God bless.
Sana Festival.